Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today, and I'm inside. I'm in an Airbnb in Show Low, Arizona, and right next to this cozy fireplace where I've pretty much been spending all the time. But thank you so much for joining me today. And for this practice, as far as props go, grab whatever you need. You don't necessarily need anything, but whatever you like to practice with, just go ahead and have that close by. So we're going to start today in child's pose. So go ahead and find yourself in a child's pose. Go ahead and spread the knees out about the length of your mat, bringing the big toes to touch, and send the hips back towards the hips. Allow your forehead to rest on the earth. And as we start this 30-minute practice today, really just take some deep breaths and just totally allow your body to surrender its weight to the earth beneath you. Just allow all the energy, anything that you've been carrying, to just fall away. I love the idea of rolling out the yoga mat and coming to it just with a fresh, clean slate. Just letting anything that happened before this practice or anything that you think is going to happen after, just let it fall away and be here now. Allow yourself to take big, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Starting to become aware of the breath, maybe for the first time today. Befriending the breath, knowing that it's about to be your guide, your friend through this asana practice. Reminding yourself that you always have this close friend right by your side to access. Slowly start to walk your hands over towards the right side of your mat, staying in the child's pose, and maybe that left hand comes on top of the right, creating a side body stretch. And coming back through center, start to walk the hands over towards the left side of the mat. Maybe allowing that right hand to come on top of the left, lengthening the right side body. And as you come back to center, come onto your hands and knees in the tabletop position and setting up for cat and cow. So inhale, lifting the heart, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, rounding the spine, puffing up through the upper back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the heart, this time sending the hips up and back and finding downward facing dog. Inviting natural movements in this shape, bending the knees as much as you need. And maybe finding some movement in the hips. Unclenching your jaw. And allowing the neck to just hang. Slowly start to walk the feet up to meet the hands at the top of your mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. As you exhale, fold, draping the body over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, fold. Slowly, slowly, stacking each vertebrae on top of each other. Begin to find yourself in mountain pose at the top of your mat, allowing your head to be the very last thing to come up. Now once you arrive at your mountain pose, closing the eyes, hands down by the side. Pressing down through all 10 toes, lifting the crown of the head up towards the sky. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, forward folds. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands down to the mat, stepping back into plank pose. Take a big inhale in plank. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Uncurl the tops of the feet. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Begin to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, stepping back into plank. Lowering either all the way down or halfway. Inhale, lifting the heart, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Walk, jump, or step the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, bring the palms together. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, palms down to the mat, stepping back, plank pose. Big inhale in plank. Exhale, lower down to your level. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Begin to open up the hip, bending that right knee. Taking any movements that feel good here with circling out the ankle or the hip. Three-legged dog, straighten that right leg. Swinging that knee up in between the hands. Placing the right foot at the top of the space, dropping your back knee. Inhale, reaching the arms up, low lunge. Take a big breath here, reach up through the fingertips. As you exhale, send the hips back, straighten that front leg, half splits. Inhale, reach the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, send it back, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, one more low lunge. Reach the arms up. As you exhale, bring that left hand on the inside of the foot, opening up for a twist in this low lunge. Option to lift the back knee up off the ground if you would like to come into a high lunge twist. Bring that right hand down to frame the front foot. Step the back foot up to meet the front. Forward fold at the top of your space. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, coming into a standing position, palms together overhead. Exhale, palms down to heart center, thumbs pressing on the heart. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, palms down to the mat, stepping back, plank pose. Option to move through vinyasa or option to send the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up towards the sky. Bending the knee, opening that hip. And taking any movements, any gentle movements that feel good in the hip or the ankle. Straighten the left leg. Swing it up in between the hands. Dropping the back knee down. Reaching the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Pausing for just a couple breaths, just to really allow the body to be in this shape. To feel supported by the ground. To feel held. Inhale, look up between the hands. As you exhale, send the hips back, straightening that front leg, finding your half splits. Once again, allowing yourself to be in this pose for a few breaths before we start to flow. Inhale, low lunge, reach the arms up. Exhale, send the hips back, half splits. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, front leg straightens. Inhale, arms lift up, look in between the hands if you can. Exhale, send the hips back. One last time, inhale in this low lunge. As you exhale, bring that right hand on the inside of your front foot, coming into a twist in the low lunge, with the option to pick up the back knee. Feeling one long line of energy in this twist from your tailbone all the way out through the crown of the head. Bring that left hand down to frame the front foot. Step the back foot up to meet the front at the top of your space, forward fold. We're going to stay in this forward fold for a couple of breaths, so spread the feet out about hip distance apart and just totally allow the upper body to surrender. There's no work required for your back and your neck in this moment. Allow yourself to gently rock side to side. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Or maybe it feels good to interlace the hands behind the head and just gently press on the back of the head. Wherever you have found yourself in this Uttanasana, come back to center. Let the hands be placed on the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, palms down, stepping back, plank pose. Choose your path. Choose your journey to down dog. once you're in down dog, take a big deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Awesome. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, swing it up in between the hands, keeping that back knee down, rising up high, crescent lunge. Take a big breath here, get long through the side body. As you exhale, interlace your hands at the low back. Hold the knuckles down towards the earth, reach the heart up towards the sky. Option to stay here. Option to start to wiggle that front foot towards the right side of your mat, folding forward into humble warrior. Bringing the knuckles up over the back. If you're in humble warrior, lift yourself back up, opening up into warrior two, turning the hips to face the long edge of the mat, rooting down to the knife edge of that back foot. Flip the front palm, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, move forward into extended side angle pose, allowing that left arm to reach up towards the sky or towards the front of your space. Inhale, reverse your warrior once more, lifting up through the core. As you exhale, straighten that front leg, start to come into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Using either a block or the floor. For that right hand to rest on a reach and the left arm up towards the sky. So to bring that left hand down to frame the front foot on your mat, and turn your back toes to face the front of the mat, coming into pyramid pose. So bringing the hips and toes are facing the front of your mat, keeping both legs straight. I like to come back up to a standing position first to get length in my spine. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, fold over that front leg. Using any props, any blocks you might need to bring the earth a little bit closer to you here. Releasing the jaw, releasing the neck. Allow the head just to hang. And let your hamstring talk to you. And let you know that you're alive. Good, and from this pyramid shape, we're going to put all our weight into the front foot, finding a standing split, so balancing on the front leg, starting to lift the back leg up off the earth. And allowing the hands to reach towards the earth or towards blocks. And maybe you want to challenge your balance here and bring the hands to heart center. Staying here just 2 more breaths. Start to come all the way up into a standing position at the top of your mat, bringing both feet to the earth. Bring both hands down by your side. Breathe down through the 4 corners of your feet. And breathe. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward towards the earth. Inhale, lift up halfway. Step back, plank pose. Vinyasa or not, other will meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it up between the hands. Keep that back knee off the ground. Once you have your foundation, inhale and rise into high crescent lunge. And taking the hands at the low back once more, interlacing the awkward way, so other thumb on top. Pull those knuckle down towards the earth as you reach the heart up. Maybe it feels good to fold into humble warrior, allowing your hands to reach up towards the sky, keeping that interlaced position. Wherever you are, begin to open your hips, releasing the hands, finding warrior two. Extending the energy of your heart out through each of the fingertips. Inhale, flipping the palms, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, come into extended side angle, allowing the right arm to reach up towards the sky or over the ear. Inhale, reverse the warrior. As you exhale, straighten that front leg, finding Trikonasana, triangle pose, maybe bringing the back foot in. Finding the length in the side body before reaching that left hand down towards the earth. And twisting in the chest to reach the right arm up. We're going to set up for we're going to set up for pyramid once again on this side. So start to turn all 10 of your toes to face the front of your mat. Bring that back foot in a little bit if you need. And once again, I like to stand up once I get my footing to keep the integrity in my spine. Reach the arms up towards the sky and lead with my heart as I allow myself to fold over that front leg. And releasing any idea of what this should look like, allowing your knee to bend as much as you need. And allowing your body to be where it is today. Good. And once you feel ready, start to bend into that front knee a little bit, coming up into standing splits, lifting the back foot up off the ground. Once again, you have the option to keep the hands towards the earth or bring the hands to heart center, challenging the balance just a little bit more. 2 breaths. Good. Start to bring that back foot up to meet the front, finding yourself in mountain pose. Drop the hands along the side. Closing the eyes. Feeling the length in the body. The energy pressing down through your feet. And the energy shooting out through the crown of your head. Start to heel toe the feet out a little wider than hips distance and turn your toes to face about 10 and 2. Big inhale up. As you exhale, come down into Malasana or yogi squat. And allow the tailbone to sink down towards the earth. Bringing the elbows inside of the knees to help open up the hips. Maybe closing the eyes here. And allowing the lower back to release. Start to bring the hands behind you. Come into a seated position. Let your butt touch the earth. And reach your legs out long in front of you. Reach your fingertips out towards your toes. And slowly allow yourself to lower onto your mat as slow as possible. So this is going to take some core engagement here, especially as you start to get close. Try to not just let yourself fall, but use your strength to slowly allow yourself to land on the earth. And once you're there, bend the left knee. Cross the right ankle over the left quad. Recline figure 4, recline pigeon. Option to stay here. Option to thread the needle. And pull that knee in closer towards the chest. Bring the left foot back down onto the earth. Allow that right leg to cross over the left. It's like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. And then let the knees fall over to the left side in this cross-legged position. Let the right arm fall out to the right. If it feels good on your neck, bring your gaze over to the right hand. Beautiful. Come back through center, uncross the legs. Switching sides, so figure 4 on the other side. Crossing that left ankle over the right quad. Maybe threading the needle. I tend to find a gentle rock back and forth in this shape. Feels really good. Drop that right foot back down towards the earth. Start to cross the left knee over the right like you're sitting in a chair, cross-legged. And let the knees fall to the right side in this cross-legged position. Rooting down through that left shoulder, and gazing over to the left. Good. Come back through center. Uncross the legs. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Wrapping your arms around the shin. Maybe even kissing your knees. Thanking your body for bringing you here to this moment. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, release the legs. Release the arms. Totally allow your body to let go in every area. Shavasana. your gaze inward. Slowly allow your body to awaken with slow movements. And in your own time, finding your way back into a comfortable seated position. And once you're in your seated position, keep the eyes closed or maybe just a soft gaze. Bring the palms to heart center, Anjali Mudra, pressing the thumbs against your heart. Take a big inhale. Open the mouth side out. Bowing down. And coming back up, fluttering the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me today. And Jet thanks you too. And we'll see you next time. Bye.